What if I told you that the wealthiest people in your neighborhood are probably not the ones driving the flashiest cars or posting luxury vacations online? They are the quiet ones, the ordinary-looking ones, the ones you would never suspect. If you want to know exactly how they do it, stay with us, because this video is going to change how you think about money forever. And if this kind of real, no-nonsense financial content is what you've been looking for, hit that subscribe button right now. You do not want to miss what's coming. In today's world of Instagram highlights and day in the life of a millionaire videos, it is easy to believe that wealth is loud, showy, and instant. But the truth is completely opposite. Stealth wealth is the idea of keeping your wealth hidden from plain view, not flaunting money, not showing off luxury purchases, and not talking about your net worth. The people who build wealth slowly, deliberately, and sustainably rarely talk about it. They do not try to look rich. They just focus on being free. Here are 14 proven ways they do it, and how you can too. The first strategy is living below your means, and it is the cornerstone of everything. Living below your means is not about deprivation. It is about making intentional choices that align with your long-term financial goals. This could mean driving a used car, staying in a modest home, or skipping the latest tech gadgets. Small lifestyle choices like cooking at home more often or avoiding impulse shopping can lead to major financial freedom over time. When your expenses stay well below your income, the surplus naturally builds into savings and investments over the years. The second strategy is automating your savings, and it is one of the most powerful moves you will ever make. Wealth builders do not rely on motivation or willpower. They use automation. They have recurring transfers set up for retirement accounts, savings buckets, and investments every single month. Automatic transfers take the guesswork and discipline out of wealth building. When a set amount moves into savings or investment accounts each month, financial growth becomes consistent and reliable. You never miss money you never see. Set it up once and let it work silently in the background forever. The third strategy is investing in low-cost index funds, and this is where real wealth quietly accumulates. Index funds are a low-maintenance way to tap into the growth of the overall market. By spreading money across a broad range of companies, they reduce risk while capturing steady returns over time. They do not require constant monitoring, expert knowledge, or an active trading strategy. The S&P 500 has averaged an annual return of about 10.4% since 1965, making it one of the most reliable long-term wealth-building tools in history. The difference between investing and not investing is staggering, and the quiet wealth builders know it. The fourth strategy is harnessing the power of compound interest early and consistently. Compound interest is one of the simplest yet most powerful financial forces available. By investing in accounts that generate interest over time, money can grow exponentially without additional effort. If you made an initial investment of $5,000 and added $1,000 to your account every month at an average monthly compounding rate of 6%, you could potentially have $1 million after about 30 years. Time is the secret ingredient that most people overlook. Starting early makes all the difference. The fifth strategy is maximizing tax-advantaged accounts, and this is where quiet wealth builders get a serious edge. In tax-advantaged retirement accounts, you can avoid or delay taxes entirely. Traditional 401ks and IRAs let you defer paying taxes now, while Roth IRAs let your money grow tax-free until you withdraw. Many employers offer 401k plans with matching contributions, which is essentially free money added directly toward your retirement. A disciplined investor could see an additional 1.6% return per year when integrating multiple tax-efficient strategies, resulting in nearly 73% more gains over a 20-year horizon. Never leave free employer matching money on the table. That is one of the biggest financial mistakes people make. The sixth strategy is resisting lifestyle inflation when your income rises. Far too many people are living paycheck to paycheck, partly because whenever their income increases, they also start spending more. When a raise hits, lifestyle creep usually shows up first, not savings. Set a rule that a percentage of every raise goes to investing or savings before you get used to the extra cash. Imagine if when your income rises from $50,000 to $70,000 per year, you invest $15,000 of that increase. Investing that $15,000 per year alone could result in an additional $949,000 in your account after just 20 years at a 10% return. That is the compounding power of discipline. The seventh strategy is driving used, reliable vehicles instead of expensive new ones. The average new car loan today is around $42,647, with borrowers paying approximately $754 per month for over 70 months. Quietly wealthy people drive paid-off used cars that are 5 to 10 years old instead. If you invested that same $754 every month for 6 years at an 8% return, you would have over $66,000 quietly growing in your portfolio. A car is a depreciating asset. Every dollar not wasted on depreciation is a dollar quietly compounding in your investment account. The eighth strategy is keeping financial goals completely private. Secretly wealthy people stay quiet about their income, avoid bragging about purchases, and live modestly on the outside. Rather than wasting time showing off, they are focused entirely on building their net worth. The less people know about your financial moves, the more freedom you have. Announcing your wins invites opinions, envy, and pressure that can derail your focus. When you stop needing external validation about money, you start making far better financial decisions. Silence is a strategy. The ninth strategy is diversifying investments across multiple asset classes. Diversification means investing in a mix of assets like stocks, bonds, and real estate, as well as assets of different sizes and types. Some investments will hold steady when others suffer, which helps your portfolio weather market storms. Dollar-cost averaging through diversified index funds allows you to buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high, reducing the impact of market volatility over time. A well-diversified portfolio is quiet, boring, and extraordinarily effective over the long run. The 10th strategy is building and maintaining passive income streams. One of Warren Buffett's most famous quotes is, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." Passive income allows you to gain financially with little ongoing effort. Real estate, rental income, dividend-paying stocks, and business ownership are all examples of passive streams that quietly grow your wealth while you live your life. Own or invest in businesses to create equity that grows beyond the limits of a salary. Business ownership offers the potential for significant returns as companies scale over time. Every passive income stream you build is another financial fortress wall going up. The 11th strategy is using tax-efficient investing techniques to keep more of what you earn. Taxes can significantly erode investment returns if not managed strategically. Selecting tax-efficient investments such as municipal bonds or index funds can help maximize your after-tax returns over time. You can reduce your overall tax liability by selling investments at a loss to offset capital gains, a strategy known as tax loss harvesting. Making your portfolio more efficient over time, aim for long-term capital gains by holding investments for more than a year. Long-term gains are taxed at a lower rate compared to short-term gains, often resulting in significant savings. It is not just about what you earn, it is about what you keep after taxes. The 12th strategy is surrounding yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with people who share similar values regarding wealth and privacy. Like-minded friends are less likely to pressure you into conspicuous spending and more likely to respect your desire for financial discretion. Your social circle quietly shapes your spending habits, your mindset, and your financial trajectory over years. The people who build wealth understand this is not a sprint. It is not even a marathon. It is a lifelong walk with good shoes and a solid map. Choose your companions wisely. Energy and habits are deeply contagious. The 13th strategy is investing in yourself through continuous financial education. Quiet wealth builders are constant learners. You do not need a degree to master money. Make learning about personal finance a consistent part of your weekly habit. Continuously learn and adapt to shifts in market conditions, interest rates, and emerging industries. Staying informed allows the quietly wealthy to pivot quickly when opportunities appear. Reaching your financial goals does not need to be complicated or flashy. Many people who build wealth do so by staying consistent and sticking to simple, low-profile strategies over decades. Knowledge is the investment that never depreciates. Read, listen, and keep growing. The 14th and final strategy is defining wealth on your own terms and playing your own game. Quiet wealth builders do not rely on society to tell them what wealth should look like. To one person, it is a paid-off home and being present for dinner every night. To another, it is traveling for months a year without worrying about bills. Living this way keeps your mind clear. You do not have to worry about keeping up with appearances or managing other people's perceptions. It is liberating in a way that flashy displays of wealth will never be. Quiet wealth compounds silently, and one day you look up and realize you are financially free, you have options, and you answer to no one. That is the real flex, and it needs no filter. The most powerful financial decision you will ever make is choosing to stop performing wealth for others and to start actually building it for yourself. So there you have it, 14 proven, research-backed ways to build wealth quietly, without ever showing off. The rich do not always look rich, and the people posting their wealth online are very often the ones furthest from true financial freedom. Choose consistency over flash. Choose discipline over impulse. Choose silence over performance. Your future self will thank you in ways that no social media post ever could. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these 14 strategies resonated with you the most? Are you already practicing one of them, or is there a strategy here that you plan to start this week? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one and would love to know where you are on your financial journey. And if this content brought you value, if it made you think differently about money, even for just a moment, please hit that subscribe button right now. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, because the best financial advice is the kind you pass on. The quiet road to wealth starts today. Let's walk it together.